katuwang ang Disaster Risk Reduction Management kasama ang Psychological Association of the Philippines ay gumawa ng 2020 online and self-guided modules, Psychological First Aid Module. Ang manual na ito ay lubos na mahalaga para sa ating mga mag-aaral para sa kanilang mental health o pangkaisipang kalusugan, upang masiguro ang kanilang kabuuang wellness, lalo na sa panahon ng pandemya na ito. Kahit na sila ay mga bata pa, sila ay maaaring makaranas din ng stress. Kaya, kailangan natin ipaalam sa kanila na ang kanilang nararamdaman ay valid at patuloy tayong naririto, mga magulang at mga guro, upang sila ay gabayan. Module 1. Validating feelings and normalizing reactions. Objectives: identify feelings, reactions to the pandemic, any form of disaster. Second, accept that all feelings and reactions are normal and valid. Activity number 1. Ilabas ang inyong notebook upang magawa ninyo ang activity na ito. During the months of lockdown, what were the 5 routines or reactions you did at home? Write it on your notebook. Narito ang isang example. I slept most of the time, I watched television, I help household chores. Pero kayo ay gagawa ng 5 na inyong mga ginawa noong panahon ng lockdown. Pagkatapos ninyong isulat ang 5 routines or reactions na ginawa ninyo noong mga panahon ng lockdown, ngayon naman ay nais ko kayong gumawa ng isang liham para sa inyong kaibigan. Example na ilalagay niyo mga feelings ay ang mga sumusunod. Una, I felt bored, I felt afraid, I experienced anxiety. You can explain why you felt that way or why you are reacted that way. You do not need to write a long letter. A short letter, one will do. Ito ay isang halimbawa ng liham na aking ginawa. To my dear friend Lynn, hello, how are you? I miss the time when we are together, sharing our thoughts and feelings. I want to share with you and for you to know things that I'm doing right now in this time of COVID-19 pandemic. Most of the time, I do the household chores and I help my parents with other things at the house. Sometimes, I also watch some movies on the television. There are also times that I feel so bored and I feel tired of the usual things that I am doing. How about you? What keeps you going through now? Your friend, Sheila. Mula sa inyong mga handouts, makikita at mababasa nyo ang mga ito. Common reactions of students to stressful events. Ito ay yung mga pakiramdam o reaksyon ng mga kabataan o ng mga mag-aaral sa panahon ng pandemya. Feel a strong responsibility to the family. Feel anxious brought about by uncertainty of the future. Feel intense or prolonged grief for not being able to awake. May become self-absorbed and feel self-pity. May experience changes in the relationship with other people. May also start taking risks, engage in a self-destructive behavior, have avoidant behavior, and become aggressive. May experience major shifts in their view of the world accompanied by a sense of hopelessness about the present and the future. May become defiant of authorities and parents while they start relying on peers for socializing through social media. May feel guilty and anxious having been separated from their loved ones due to lockdown. So yan yung mga normal or mga nararamdaman ninyong mga kabataan sa panahon ng pandemya. Ito naman yung mga common negative reactions. Intrusive reaction, distressing thoughts or images or event while awake or dreaming. Upsetting emotional or physical reactions to reminders of the experience. Feeling like the experience is happening all over again, nagpa-flashback siya. Avoid thinking, talking, and having feelings about the traumatic event. Avoid reminders of the event, places, and people connected to what happened. Restricted emotions, feeling numb. Feeling of detachment and estrangement from others. Social withdrawal. Loss of interest in usual pleasurable activities. Sa physical arousal reactions naman, ito yung mga sumusunod. Constantly being on the lookout for danger, startling easily, or being jumpy. Irritability or outburst of anger, feeling on edge. Difficulty falling or staying asleep, problems concentrating, paying attention. Reactions to trauma and loss reminders. Reactions to place or places, people, sights, sounds, smells, and feelings that are reminders of the disaster. Reminders can bring on distressing mental images, thoughts, and emotional, physical reactions. Common examples include sudden loud noises, sirens, locations where disasters occurred, seeing people with disabilities, funerals, anniversaries of the other disasters, and television, radio, news about the disaster. Mula sa unang activity niyong ginawa, na kung saan itinala mo ang mga reactions na iyong naramdaman ng mga nakaraang mga linggo, buwan, araw, I want you to know that all your feelings and all your reactions for the past days are valid. To validate is to affirm that these feelings are happening. I want you to know that all your emotions are real and true, and that all of those, they are normal feelings. They are normal because other people may also share the same feelings, but the intensity of feelings is uniquely yours. So, maaaring hindi lang ikaw nakakaranas nun, hindi lang ikaw nakakaramdam nun, maaaring tayong lahat ay nakakaramdam nun, pero lahat maaaring magkakaiba tayo ng pakiramdam patungkol doon. Nais kong sabihin mo sa iyong sarili ang mga katagang ito. It is okay that I felt this way. It is okay not to be okay. All these things are normal feelings. Normal lang ang pakiramdam ko. Sa Module 1, meron tayong handout. When terrible things happen. Sa Module 1 handout na ito, makikita natin yung mga immediate reactions. There are a wide variety of positive and negative reactions that students can experience during and immediately after crisis situations, na kung saan ito nga ay nakatala dito. Domain, negative responses, and positive responses. The cognitive, on the domain side, there are the cognitive, emotional, social, and psychological. Sa negative responses naman, sa cognitive part, naroon ang confusion, worry, self-blame. At sa positive responses niya, determination, courage, optimism, at faith. Sa emotional, shock, sorry, grief, sadness, fear, anger, numb, irritability, guilt, and shame. But there is a passive responses on it, which is the feeling involved, challenge, and mobilize. Pagdating natin sa social, meron naman yung mga negative responses na fights with other or does not speak with others, na kung saan nariyan ang passive responses. Seek out others who can help them. Help others in need. Sa psychosocial or physiological, nandyan ang tired, headache, muscle tension, stomach ache, difficulty sleeping, and fast heartbeat. Na kung saan sa past responses, nariyan ang alertness, readiness to respond, increased energy. Nawa, patuloy tayong maniwala na merong laging positive responses at hindi tayo nakatuon sa negative responses. Narito naman ang mga positive changes in priorities, worldview, and expectation. Dito, nakatala ang pagkakaroon ng enhanced appreciation that family and friends are precious and important. Next, meeting the challenge of addressing difficulties by taking positive action steps, changing the focus of thoughts using humor, acceptance. The third one, shifting expectation about what to expect from day to day and about what is considered good day. And number 4, shifting priorities to focus more on quality time with family or friends. And the last one, increase commitment to self, family, friends, and spiritual or religious faith. Napakaganda ng positive changes. Nawa lagi natin isipin ang mga positive na to upang anuman ang mangyari, anuman ang meron tayo sa kasalukuyan, lagi maging positibo ang ating mga tao. Dito naman, nais kong malaman ninyo ang mga common reactions. Okay? Kapag halimbawang a loved one dies, these are the common reactions. Feeling confused, numb, disbelief, bewildered, or lost. Feeling angry at the person who died or at the people considered responsible for the death. Strong physical reactions such as nausea, fatigue, sickness, and muscle weakness. Feeling guilty for still being alive. Intense emotions such as extreme sadness, anger, or fear. Increased risk for physical illness and injury. Decreased productivity or difficulties making decisions. Having thoughts about the person who died even when you don't want to. Longing, missing, and wanting to search for the person who died. Children and adolescents are particularly likely to worry that they or a parent might die. Children and adolescents may become anxious when separated from caregivers or other loved ones. So itong mga nararamdaman na ito mga anak, mga mag-aaral, nais kong malaman din ito ay mga common na reactions na hindi dapat katakataka na bakit nakakaramdam ka ng mga ganito. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na, ay naluluha na ba ako? May something na ba sa akin? These are common reactions mga anak. But, hindi dapat siya magtagal, hindi dapat siya abutin ng ilang buwan. Kailangan siguro mga ilang buwan lang, dapat kahit paano nakaunti-unti ka na nakakapag-move on. So, narito naman ang mga pamamaraan na kung saan makatutulong at mga pamamaraan na hindi naman makatutulong sa inyo. Doon mo tayo sa makatutulong sa inyo. Talking to another person for support or spending time with others. Engaging in positive distracting activities like for example sports, hobbies, reading. getting adequate rest and eating healthy meals, trying to maintain a normal schedule, scheduling pleasant activities, taking breaks, reminiscing about a loved one who has died, focusing on something practical that you can do right now to manage the situation better, using relaxation methods such as, for example, breathing exercises, meditation, calming, self-talk, and of course, music, participating in a support group, exercising in moderation, keeping a journal, and last one is, of course, we need to seek for a counseling. Makakatulong po talaga ang isang counselor para sa mga kalagayan natin minsan na hindi na natin nauunawaan kung ito pa talaga ay normal o hindi na. Okay? Ito naman yung mga hindi daw nakakatulong. Using alcohol or drugs to cope, extreme withdrawal from family or friends, overeating or failing to eat, withdrawing from pleasant activities, working too much, violence or conflict, doing risky things like, for example, driving recklessly, substance abuse, not taking adequate precautions, extreme avoidance of thinking or talking about the event of or a death of a loved one, not taking care of yourself, excessive TV or computer games, and last one, blaming others. So anak, sana patuloy tayo mag-focus dun sa makakatulong sa atin. At kung narito tayo ngayon sa mga hindi nakakatulong sa atin, ngayong alam nyo na kung ano yung makakatulong sa atin, doon natin ituon ang ating mga pansin. Ngayon naman, punta tayo sa abstraction or reflection. Now that you know what you were feeling or how you were reacting was similar to the one on the list, how do you feel now about yourself? Always remember that your reactions to stressful situations are normal at the moment or until about 3 months. Tandaan, about 3 months mga anak. Most young people will react in the same manner. You are not being crazy when you have these feelings. Also, the next time you feel that way, try to take 10 deep breaths. Slowly, then try to do a letter, writing and send the letter to your close friends or friend. This will help you calm down. Sa ngayon, nais ko muna kayong bigyan ng siguro mga 10 segundo para magkaroon tayong tinatawag na breathing exercises. I will count 1 to 10 as you breathe in and out. Okay? So, you will start now. I want you to sit down properly. And of course, just focus on your breathing. Sa inyong paghinga, mga anak. Okay? If you can close your eyes, that will be better. Mas okay yun. But if you cannot, mag-focus kayo sa inyong paghinga. Okay? Let's start now. Habang ina-inhale ninyo, inhale, exhale lang tayo, ha? 1, inhale, 2, exhale, 1, exhale, 2, inhale, 3, inhale, 4, exhale, 5, inhale, 6, exhale, 7, inhale, 8, exhale, 9, inhale, 10, exhale. Okay. Okay. Gamit muli ang inyong mga notebook at inyong mga panulat, sagutan ang mga sumusunod. Okay? Number 1, how does this new learning that my reactions and feelings toward COVID-19 disaster were normal after all help me? Pangalawa, how can you apply this learning to your life, especially after experiencing such pandemic? So, mula dun sa mga pinag-aralan natin, sa mga binanggit ko kanina, paano nga ba to? Paano ba natin makikita? Paano ba natin mararamdaman